Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Port Allegany School District stream. Tonight, we're going to be broadcasting a junior high basketball event between Port Allegany Gators and the Northern Potter Panthers. We'll be starting with the junior high boys program, and both schools have pretty healthy programs, and I have the starting lineups for you in just a moment. Starting lineup for Port Allegany will be number 1, Jack Smith, number 2, Liam Hover, number 5, Chase Boyd, number 11, Ryan Carlson, number 23, Feniger. For Northern Potter, their starting 5 will be number 40, Martin, number 14, Daniels, number 12, Woodring, number 15, Elmadollar, and number 24, Crawford.
Welcome to today's competition. The PIAA reminds you that your admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by the students in an educational setting. Please give these students your positive.
We'll be starting off here with the national anthem, so we'll be pausing here for the national anthem. We'll be right back.
A reminder that the Port Allegany High School is a drug-free zone and that all drugs, alcohol, and tobacco are banned on school grounds. Thank you for your support in following these rules. Please stand for playing our national anthem.
All right, folks, welcome back. So we're getting ready for the start of the junior high boys game against the Gators and the Panthers. The starting 5 units will be coming out. Once again, starting lineup for Port Allegany: number 1, Smith, number 2, Hover, number 5, Boyd, number 11, Carlson, number 23, Feniger. And then for Northern Potter, the Panthers will have number 40, Martin, number 14, Daniels, number 12, Woodring, number 15, Elmadollar, and number 24, Crawford. Each quarter will be 6 minutes long. We're getting ready for the tip-off here. Looks like we'll have Feniger for Port taking the tip-off. And I imagine it'll be either Martin or Crawford. Looks like it'll be Crawford taking it for Northern Potter. Ball's tipped. Feniger's got it down low. Puts it up off the rim and short. Got number 14, Daniels, bringing it up the floor now for Northern Potter. Gets a screen. Floats it up and in. That'll be 2 points for Daniels. Make it 2-0 Northern Potter. Hover bringing it up for Northern Potter, or for Port Allegany, excuse me. Over to Carlson. Carlson passes it, but it's taken by Daniels. Daniels takes it down the floor, lays it up and in. He's got a quick 4 points for Northern Potter. Hover will bring it down, try to set something up for Port. They get it over to Boyd. Boyd down to Finnegar, out to Carlson, over to Hover. Hover's double teamed, gets it down to Finnegar. Finnegar puts it up, off the back rim, rebounded by Carlson. Hover with the ball, over to Boyd. Boyd shoots it up, just long. Daniels up to Almadaller, back to Daniels. And it's an errant pass out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Port will have the ball. Oliver dribbles in, passes it to Finnegar. Finnegar puts it up a little hard off the backboard, but he saves the ball, gets it over to Boyd. Boyd shoots it long off the back rim. Northern Potter gets the rebound. That was Crawford with the rebound. Daniels bringing it up. Try to get it down to Martin, but Smith knocks it away. Northern Potter's able to retain possession here. And then a turnover. A tip by Carlson, and Boyd picked it up. Hover bringing it down. Gets over Smith. Smith to Boyd. The ball is stripped and taken away by Woodring. Woodring brings it down, puts it up off the board and in. That'll make it 6-0 Northern Potter. And we'll have a quick timeout here by Port Allegany. It's probably a good timeout. And while they take that timeout, we'll take a quick 30-second break here and be right back. A lot of times what I'll do during the breaks is if the cheerleaders do come out on the floor, I'll get the camera on them when they come out. Okay, they're breaking from the timeout here and coming back on the floor. It'll be Port Allegany's ball. They'll regather. I'm sure the coach has got their composure back in order here and telling them to settle down here and get back into the rhythm of their ball, play their ball. Hover coming up over to Boyd. Boyd to Smith. Smith puts it up, and it's in. Must have been a good timeout. It came out and got two. We got Daniels coming down. He's looking for Martin. They do get it to him. And it's a shot is long, and then Crawford got the rebound, and he is fouled. So Crawford will go to the line and shoot two. Try and wait and see who the foul was on here. There's a couple people down there. Good. And that was on Finnegar. So it'll be his first foul, first team foul. First shot's off by Crawford, and he'll have his second shot now. That's off the left side, but it's rebounded by Martin. And then it's a jump ball, and the possession arrow is in Northern Potter's favor. Daniels shoots it up, long, and it's rebounded by Smith, and then Hover brings it up. Hover over to Boyd. Boyd to Smith. Back to Boyd. Over to Smith. They swing it over to Carlson. And the pass is almost picked up, but Hover's able to recover it over to Finnegar. And it's long on that shot, but it's rebounded by Boyd. Boyd over to Hover, and there's a foul on the floor. I believe that foul is going to be on Woodring. That'll be the first team foul for Northern Potter. Ford inbounds the ball. Hopper brings it up the top of the key. Swings it over to Boyd, over to Smith. Smith puts it up. Long off the back rim. And there's a foul there on the rebound. It'll be Northern Potter's ball. I believe the foul may be on, I didn't know if it was Brian Carlson or Finnegar. And there's a sub on the floor. We got Stilson coming in for Carlson. Daniels brings it up. Swings it out, back over to him. Martin's got it down low. He kicks it back out. That was Woodring. It was long, rebounded, but it stepped out of bounds, so it'll be Northern Potter's ball. They inbound it to Daniels. Daniels shoots a three. It's long. It's rebounded by Martin. Martin puts it up and off the glass, and it's in. That'll be 8-2 Northern Potter. It comes down the floor there, and it's off the glass, misses to the left, and it's rebounded there and put back in by Woodring. That'll make it 10-2. So over to Boyd, and he has a pass out to the top key. It's picked off by Woodring. Woodring takes it down and lays it up. That's a quick 6 points for him. Now make it 12-2. Oliver dribbles, gets it over to Finnegar. Finnegar puts it up and in, and it's going to be an and one situation. He'll go to line and shoot one here. It's up and in. Boyd tries to get across, and pass is deflected back to him. Now Smith has it. It's over to Hover. Hover down to Smith. Smith out to Boyd. Boyd shoots the three. It's off the back rim. Rebound, loose ball out of bounds, and it goes to Northern Potter. One minute left in the first quarter. Daniels traveled. So that'll be a travel on Daniels. Turnover to Port Allegany. Got 49 seconds left. It's 12-5. About 45 seconds. However, brings it up across the line. Gets it over to Boyd. Boyd to Smith. Back to Boyd. And bad pass. Those passes out to the top of the key have been plaguing Port Allegany today. They need to clean that up here during the intermission of first quarter, I hope. Got 34 seconds left. Northern Potter's ball. They got plenty of time to get a play off here. Plenty of time. It's inbounded by Crawford. Passes over to Elmadaller, and then he was fouled. So that'll go out of bounds. It's the third team foul for Port Allegany. .30 seconds left. Daniels brings it up. Down to Martin. Martin's got the layup. He's fouled, but he missed the shot, but he's go to line and shoot two. Trying to get who these fouls are on, but not all of them are coming up on the scoreboard. That first shot by Martin is in. That was the third foul for Feniger. He's in foul trouble now. Second shot is in by Martin. That'll make it 14-5. 17 seconds left as Hover comes up. Gets over Smith. Smith gets out to Stilson. Back to Smith. They got 5 seconds. Carlson has the ball. Feniger puts it up. It's in. So that'll end the first quarter, 14-7, Northern Potter over Port Allegany. We have the Port Allegany junior high cheerleaders out on the floor now. We'll pause and let you listen to them. All right, that was your Port Allegany junior high cheerleaders out here cheering the fans on. We got a good crowd here tonight. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Once again, these are 6-minute quarters. This will be the second quarter about to start. We got 4 team fouls for Port, 2 team fouls for Northern Potter. And Port Allegany will be inbounding the ball to start the second. Unofficially, I got 5 points for Feniger for Port, 2 for Smith. And for Northern Potter, I got 4 for Martin, 4 for Daniels, and 6 for Woodring. This is all unofficial. However, brings the ball up Port. Gets it over to Boyd. They get it down to Crum. Crum tries to get it back to Boyd, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Northern Potter will have the ball now. Daniels bringing it up. They get it over to Woodring, and Woodring is double dribbles. So that'll be a turnover, and Port Allegany will now have the ball with Hover bringing it up the floor. Checks in with the coach real quick, see what play, what they want to call. Plenty of time to cross the timeline. Gets it across over to Carlson. Carlson over to Boyd. Back to Hover. Hover shoots the 3. And just rims off. A good rebound by Crum. Back out to Boyd, and Boyd is fouled. So that'll be the 3rd team foul here on Northern Potter, and Port will take the ball out of bounds. Get the inbound to Boyd. Boyd shoots it up, back out the back rim. Ball's quickly taken down the court by Woodring. Put it up. Missed shot. That was Hover that went up for that rebound hard, came down on the floor. Unfortunately, it came out of his hands and out of bounds, so it's Northern Potter's ball. They tried to inbound it. It's knocked out of Martin's hands, and Smith gathers the loose ball. Got Hover bringing it up. He dribbles, and it's knocked out of his hand. Turnover. Loose ball's picked up by Shope. They get it down to Daniels. Back over to into Daniels, down to Martin. And that's going to be out of bounds on Port because Crum was the last one to touch it. Inbounded here really quick to Woodring. Woodring misses. And they call a jump ball, and there was a tie up there between Crum and Crawford. Jump ball, possession arrow is with Northern Potter. The inbound was knocked away by Crum out of bounds, so they'll inbound it again. Still Northern Potter's ball. We got a substitution here. Looks like Dibble in for Crum. And we have a timeout. We got a timeout with 4 minutes, 32 seconds left in the second. It's 14-7, Panthers over the Gators. take a quick pause here and be right back. All right, we're back. Northern Potter will be inbounding the ball. Got Crawford inbounding it. Try to get it into Martin. It does get into him, and he lays it right up and in. So that'll be 6 points unofficially for Martin tonight. That'll make the score 16-7. Hover over to Boyd. Boyd puts up a three. Off the front rim short. Rebounded by Woodring out to Daniels. Daniels puts it up, lays it in. Boyd puts up a three. Just in and out. Rebounded by Martin. Brought up by Daniels. Daniels puts it up, short off the front rim, rebounded by Smith. Hoffer's going to quickly bring the ball down. And he traveled. So that'll be a turnover. Northern Potter will have the ball now. Martin will inbound it. Gets it up to Daniels. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Daniels tries to get him. Smith tries to cut that pass off. Gets it into Martin, and Martin puts it up and in off the glass. That's 8 points for Martin tonight. Now make it 20-7 Northern Potter. Hoffer's double teamed at the top. Gets it over to Carlson. Carlson tries to get out top to keep it. They're cutting that pass off. And Daniels gets it, brings it down the court, and he dribbled out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover to Port Allegany, and Dibble will inbound it. Hoffer gets it over to Carlson. Carlson gets it down to Smith. Smith's double team, swings it out to Boyd. Boyd gets it into Hoffer. Hoffer looks, puts it up short. Rebounded there by Daniels, up to Woodring. Woodring's going to lay it off the glass and in. Hoffer over to Boyd. Boyd puts up the three, short. Loose ball picked up by Woodring over to Daniels. Daniels backs it up, gets it over to Shope. We got Woodring with the ball. He puts it up off the glass and in. Unofficially, I have 10 points for Woodring now. Boyd gets it down to Smith. Smith back out to Boyd. Over to Hoffer. Hoffer drives, puts it up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for two. No, they're going to call that foul on the floor. Smith throws it into Boyd. Boyd over to Hoffer. Hoffer puts up the three. It's off the front rim, misses. Boyd gets the rebound. Dribbles down the back baseline. Turnover there. Crawford gets it up to Daniels. Daniels throws it up to Shope. Over to Daniels. Back to Shope. They get it down to Martin again. And that looks like that was blocked by Hoffer. Hoffer then steals the ball. He's on the drive down the floor. He's going to lay it up off the glass and in and one. That would be a 14 foul by Northern Potter. You're going to say that's a 15 foul for Northern Potter. 14 fouls for Port. We got 1 minute, 18 seconds left. We got Liam Hover at the line. Shooting one. It's up. It's off the back rim. Rebounded by Martin. Taken up the floor by Daniels. He tries to pass it there, but there was some confusion. There's a pick being set for him. And he thought that the player was going to go out to the corner and get that pass. So that's a turnover. Port will bring it up. Got 1 minute and 8 seconds, and there was a travel by Hover. So that'll go back to Northern Potter, and Crawford will inbound it. Crawford gets it up to Daniels. Daniels crosses the timeline. 1 minute, 2 seconds. Ball's up and short. It's rebounded by Smith. Smith gets it over to Hover. Hover goes off his foot, but Boyd's able to gather it back up, get it back over to him. They get it down to Dibble. Dibble tries to put it up. It's blocked away. Carlson gets it. Carlson back to Hover. Hover then puts it up, floater, and it's in, and that's an and one. They're going to call that ball on the floor. So I take it back. He did not get the points on that. It's a 16 foul. That's off and short, but it's going to be ready rebound by Harvard. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Port Allegany ball. We got 23 seconds left. 24-9, Panthers over the Gators. Over to Boyd. Boyd puts up a three. It's long. Loose ball picked up by Crawford. Over to Daniels. Get it over to, try to get it to Almadala, but that's knocked out of bounds by Smith. Good defense. Crawford will bring the ball in here. 8 seconds for Northern Potter. They get it to Almadala. He misses the shot. Goes back to Daniels. Daniels puts it up with 2 seconds. Long and rebounded by Dibble, and that'll end the first half. So the first half concludes with 24-9, Northern Potter over Port Allegany. We're going to take about a 5-minute break here for halftime, and we'll come back with the second half of the junior high boys game. Thank you. So during the halftime break for the junior high boys, they come out with a B game with the other players from both teams. They got plenty of players on both, which is great for both junior high programs here for the boys of Northern Potter and Port Allegany. So it looks like on the floor, I'll try to help you with some of these players here. Port Allegany, Dibble. Get that down to Trace Kuzma. Over to Howard. That's over to Crum. Trace dribbles out to gives it to Crum. Over to Howard. That's put up and short. And he got Shope bringing it up for Northern Potter. Looks like Loose there that had the ball, and then you've got Clinton, I believe, lost it out of bounds, but it's knocked out and by Port Allegany, so it'll stay Northern Potter ball here. We don't keep the score for this game officially, but we are trying to give you a little bit of announcing on this too for all the fans at home watching this. So we have Howard bringing it up. Put up, short again. Rebounded by Crum. Over to Trace Kazmaier, and he puts it up and in. Number 13, Kazmaier. A shout out to his dad tonight, who's doing all the camera work for me. And it's good to see his son put in a bucket for him. Howard brings it up. Back over to Trace. He's guarded here, gets it over to Crum. Crum swings it back over to Howard, or not to Howard. That's put up and that's in. So I have some substitutions here. Bringing a few more players from Port. So got Dibble and Trace and Howard come out. It looks like we got Bartlett, Wiley, and Van Acker come in. Number 22 there loose for dribbling around. Ball is loose and rebounded by Crum. It's being brought up the floor. Get it over to Wiley. Goes over top of him. Touches his hand and goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover here. Northern Potter will now inbound it. It'll be Outman who will inbound it. He'll get it over to Luce. Apologize if I mispronounce any of these names. Luce then hands it off to Cornell. It's back over to Luce. And it's knocked away by Van Acker. And then it's driven in. Misses the layup here. Rebounded by Northern Potter. Shots up, misses, and it'll be out of bounds to Port Allegany. The number 4, Caden Bartlett, bringing it up the floor. He'll get it over to Wiley. Wiley puts up a shot. That's short. Crum's got it. Back over to Wiley. Wiley dribbles, tries to put it up. It's blocked. That was number 23, Cornell, with the block. Caden Bartlett puts it up. Short. The knocker gets the rebound. And it's put up by Port short. Rebounded by Crum. Crum puts it up off the glass, hard. Long Vanacker gets it. He's triple teamed. Somebody's got to be open. Bartlett. Over to Crum. Back to Bartlett. Bartlett thinks about it, backs it out, hands it to Crum. Knocker has it. He gets it to Crum. Crum dribbles, puts it up, off the rim. Short. Bartlett gets the loose ball here. We're going to let Northern Potter have the ball here. We'll have Outman taking it out of bounds. Got about 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this halftime game. Caden Bartlett will bring it up. He dribbles, cuts to the middle at the free throw line, passes it in, shots up, short. Outman has the ball, gets it up to number 23, Cornell. Ends up in Luce's hands. And now it is in Post hands. Post has the ball, gets it back out to Luce. Back to Post. It's taken away by Wiley from Port Allegany. He tries to dribble up the floor. They try to take it away from him here. He puts up the shot, up the back rim. A loose ball, rebounded. Crum gets it and puts it in. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Northern Potter there. Tried to put in the layup. It was short. I believe that was Outman who tried to put it up. Still going to be Northern Potter ball. There'll be some more substitutions here for Port Allegany. Howard brings it up. Gets it over to Bartlett. Bartlett dribbles around. Gets knocked out of his hand. Picks it back up. Is able to dribble it again. Gets it over to Van Knocker. Knocker throws the cross court over to Howard. Somewhat of a skip pass. Howard puts it up. It's short. Rebounded. We're going to have a foul down here. It would be Northern Potter ball. Really is no fouls in the halftime match here, but just change of possession. Loose has it. Gets post. Got double dribble here. Got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this halftime game, and then we'll be back with the second half of the junior high boys game in a couple minutes. Howard bringing up the ball. Gets it over to Casman, and then gets it over to Bartlett. Bartlett puts up the shot. Oh, just misses. Van Knocker gets the rebound, though. Tries to put it up, misses. Rebounded by Northern Potter there. Outman has it, and he'll bring it up. They get it to Clinton. Clinton's fouled by Howard, and it'll stay Northern Potter ball down there. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Inbounded, I think it was Outman that put it up and in. So Outman gets that bucket. Howard to Bartlett. Bartlett thinks about a three, puts it up, off, air ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Northern Potter ball. Brought up by Northern Potter, 50 seconds left. There's a turnover there. Dibble picks up the loose ball, gets it to Howard. Howard will just bring it, drive it right down the floor, put it up off the glass long. Kazmer tries for a rebound. Loose ball's picked up by 23 Cornell. Cornell brings it up. Cornell gets it over to 10. Clinton, he tries to put it up, misses. Double dribble. We got 10 seconds. That should be it, folks. That'll run out the clock. Bartlett tries to throw a long ball. And that'll end it for the halftime show here. Good to see all these boys get some action from both schools. And it's, like I said, it's really good to see the program have that many people come out for it. That's good for the longevity and health of the both schools' programs. So we'll be back with the second half here in a couple minutes. That score is 24-9, the Panthers over the Gators. We'll be right back and we'll take a break. I'm doing this all the time. I can't tell you how many games I've had to do this year. It's the hardest part is getting to know the other team real quick and trying to do it as fast as you can. The girls are a little easier because there's not as many of them. I got to go down and get their Northern Potter girls team schedule after this game ends because they didn't have that ready yet. 23 viewers, concurrent viewers for a junior high game is really good. I mean, girls varsity will get maybe 40 to 50 concurrent viewers, yeah, the girls varsity game. Boys varsity maybe 50 to 60. But total views, we'll get a few hundred views over the course of the next 5 days of just this game. Yeah, because people here will even go home and watch it, or other people will see it or tell them about it. Some of the coaches may watch replays and stuff like that too. Like you can tell they're having a problem with that pass to the top of the key out here. They're reading that all day long. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I don't understand why we shoot 3-pointers.
Yeah.
It's like, don't go for the long shot.
They were not really going underneath tonight.
No.
And they had one play down here that was working with Boyd and Smith. And Smith hit that first shot, but then now he's hesitant to pull the trigger on it. It's just a short little jumper, at least he's shorting over there.
Yep.
All right, folks, we're back for the second half of the junior high boys game between Northern Potter and Port Allegany. Score is 24-9. Once again, these are 6-minute quarters. Port Allegany will have the ball to start the second half. Finnegar gets it into Hoover. Hoover over to Boyd. Back down to Hoover. Hoover puts it up long. And there's a jump ball called with loose ball there. Tie up. It'll go to Northern Potter. Coming down the floor, here's Daniels. And it goes out of bounds. That pass was over to Almadollar, but it was a pretty hard pass. Mishandled a little bit, but out of bounds, turnover. We'll have Boyd bringing it up. And Boyd gets it over to Carlson. Carlson thinks about the pass down low, but it's taken away. Daniels now has the ball up the floor. And that he tries to pass it underneath to Martin, and that's turned over. Finnegar jumps in the middle there. Hoover will bring it up. Hoover gets it over to Boyd. Quickly tries to get it back to Hoover. And that's slapped away by Hoover down the court. Smith gets it. Over to Finnegar. Puts it up off the glass long and misses. And so Northern Potter will bring it up. Daniels over to Almadollar. Back to Daniels. Daniels puts up the three. Short. Tries to rebound by Martin. Knocked out of bounds by Martin. It'll be Port Allegany ball. Hoover will bring it down the court. Passes the timeline. 4:45 left in the third. Hoover over to Finnegar. Wide open. And that's a bucket for Finnegar. He's leading the team with 7 points unofficially. We'll have a timeout here. So that timeout will be on Northern Potter. Looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll stay right with you here. The score is 24-11. There's 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third. Got the Port Allegany cheerleaders cheering on the crowd here. Junior high cheerleaders do a great job. So it'll be Northern Potter inbounding the ball. It'll be Martin to Daniels. Daniels brings it up for the Panthers. And tries to get the pass over to Woodring, but it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be a turnover to Port Allegany. Hoover to Carlson. Carlson back to Hoover. It's taken away by Woodring to Daniels. Daniels puts it up and in. That'll make it 26-11. Carlson has it. He's looking down low for somebody. And the pass is intercepted there again by Woodring. Over to Daniels. Daniels stops, puts up jumper. It's off the back rim. Misses. Rebounded by Finnegar. Now Hoover tries to bring it up for Port. Finnegar puts up a floater off the backboard and in. Daniels over to Woodring. Over to Elmadollar. Elmadollar puts it up. Just in and out. Martin gets the rebound now and puts it right back in. I got 10 points for Martin tonight unofficially. 28-13, Panthers over the Gators. As Boyd passed it into Hoover. Hoover missed the shot. And here we got a loose ball out of bounds. And it'll be Port Allegany ball. Got a substitution here with Stilson coming in for Carlson. Three minutes and 2 seconds left here in the third. Boyd puts up a floater and in. Nice job by Boyd. Be his first 2 points. That's put up by Elmadollar and in. I believe that's his first 2 points of the game also. That'll make it 31-15. Hoover with the ball. He puts up a jumper and swishes it in. A lot of buckets here coming down in the third. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. Elmadollar with the ball. Over to Daniels. Daniels tries to get it down to Martin. It's knocked away. Stilson picks up the loose ball. Gets it up to Finnegar. Finnegar gets it up to Boyd. Boyd puts up the jumper short. It's rebounded by Smith, but then taken away. We got Elmadollar bringing it up. Gets it up to Woodring. Knocked out of bounds. We'll have a foul here on the floor. Foul looks like it'll be on Finnegar. If so, that'll be his fourth foul. And Carlson will come in for Finnegar as he's in foul trouble with 4 fouls. Martin will inbound it. Martin gets it. Tries to inbound it underneath. Hoover picks it off. Gets it up quickly to Smith. Smith puts it off the glass and in. Nice kiss off the glass there by Smith. That'll be another 2 points for him. 4 total unofficially. Quickly down the floor is Northern Padre. They pop up a 3 there, and it goes in and out. That was Elmadollar with the 3. Port quickly turns it, brings down the floor. We got Hoover with a jumper, and that swirls around the basket and in. And we have a timeout here by Northern Potter. We got 31-21. It's a 10-point game now. It's a 10-point game with 1 minute and 36 seconds left in the third. There's only one team foul by Port and no team fouls by Northern Potter. So it looks like Port has come back here in the third and trying to make a game of it. A lot of buckets have gone in here in the third, I tell you that. Both teams. Quick transitions down the floor, a lot of fast breaks, but they've been able to convert on both sides. Okay, breaking out of this timeout here. Northern Potter will have the ball. Crawford will inbound it. Give it over to Daniels. Daniels comes across, guarded by Boyd. Got a zone defense here, 2-3 or 3-2, however you want to say it. Got DeMartin to Crawford. Crawford's quadruple team there, still puts it up, misses. Carlson rips it out of the back with his hand, out of bounds. It'll remain Northern Potter ball. Inbound here by Crawford. Tries to get it to Daniels. Stilson tries to break it up. We'll have a foul here. It'll probably be on Stilson, and it'll be second team foul for Port Allegany. 1 minute, 16 seconds left. Got a substitution here. Stilson out, Dibble in. Northern Potter inbounds it. That's taken away by Hover. Hover over to Smith. Back to Hover. And it's stripped out of his hand by Woodring. Loose ball's picked up and out of bounds. It'll remain Northern Potter ball here. Martin will inbound it with 59 seconds left in the third. Gets over Daniels. Daniels puts up the three. Off. Hover gets the rebound. Up to Smith. Smith puts it off the glass. He's fouled. Misses a shot, but he'll go to the line for two. .49 seconds left. Got Smith at the line, shooting two. First one's off. Getting ready for second shot. We got a substitution by Northern Potter real quick, though. Martin comes out and Cutman comes in. Smith, I think, has a line violation on that, so shot went in, but he won't get the points. They take away the points. The scoreboard operator will have to take that point back off because I think they gave it to him, but it was a line violation. Yeah, they've taken it off. Crawford over to Daniels. Knocked away by Dibble. Picked up by Woodring. Woodring puts it up. Misses. Daniels gets a loose ball, shoots up a three, and in. That's a three-pointer. Carlson has the ball, and he travels. Trying to look for somebody underneath. A couple pump passes, and then his feet move. So it'll now be Northern Potter ball with 17 seconds left. Daniels bringing it up. Carlson jumps out on him. Loose ball's taken by Boyd. Boyd brings it up. We got 6 seconds left. Boyd puts up a floater off the brim. And that'll be all we have for the third. So we'll get ready for the start of the fourth. After this intermission, we got the Port Allegany junior high cheerleaders out here. Score is 34-21. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Got your Port Allegany junior high cheerleaders doing an excellent job. I will say there's a lot more junior high cheerleaders than there is varsity cheerleaders right now. That's a good sign too. And those girls were pretty loud out there, getting the fans riled up here. See if we can get the boys to stay in the game here for Port Allegany and make a game of this. 34-21. 6 minutes left in the game. We'll have Port Allegany bringing the ball in to start the fourth. Vinegar inbounds it to Hoover. Over to Boyd. Boyd puts up the three. It's in. Got Daniels up the floor to Elmadollar. Oh, down to Martin. Martin gives an elbow there. I think it's going to be offensive foul. Yes. That's an offensive foul on Martin. Ten-point game. Hoover bringing it up the floor. Gets it down to Vinegar. He's double teamed. Martin rips the ball of his hands. It'll be a jump ball call, though. And possession arrow is pointed towards Port Allegany, so it'll remain Port Allegany ball. No, they're saying the arrow was incorrect, so they'll adjust it and give it to Northern Potter. Got Daniels for the Panthers bringing it up the floor. Gets it over to Woodring. Down to Crawford. Crawford is triple teamed over there. Woodring, Daniels, Elmadollar. They're swinging it around here. Get it down to Elmadollar. He puts it up. Oh, in and out. Smith gets the rebound. Hoover has it. Tries to get it up to Vinegar. He does it up, and then that's in and out too. Basket's not being as friendly as it was in the third. Woodring with the ball. Over to Daniels, guarded by Carlson. Over to Elmadollar. Got a zone defense by Port. That's a travel by Daniels. So that'll be Port Allegany's ball now. Vinegar gets it in to Hoover. Hoover brings it up. Crosses the timeline. Over to Boyd. Boyd shoots the three. Off the back rim. Rebound by Vinegar. He puts it back up. Off. Hoover puts it up. Off. Out of bounds, Martin. So to still be Port's ball. It was quite exciting there, even though we didn't have a bucket. Inbounded by Smith to Boyd. Boyd puts up the three. Short. Rebounded by Crawford. Up the floor by Elmadollar. Back to Daniels. Back to Elmadollar. Back to Daniels. Got Woodring to Elmadollar, and it's over his passes. A little miscommunication there. High pass out of bounds, so it'll be Port ball. Got 34-24, 4 minutes and 3 seconds left. Carlson. Back to Hoover. Hoover drives, puts it up. Misses short. Vinegar gets a rebound, but he travels underneath the hoop. Turnover to Northern Potter. Northern Potter setting it up. Daniels gets it over to Woodring, and he is fouled by Smith. There'll be 3 team fouls for Port. They get over to Elmadollar. Carlson blocked that. Hoover brings it up. You see Smith, but he traveled in the process trying to get it to him. Northern Potter will have it now. Now we got a timeout, I believe. That's on Northern Potter timeout. Full timeout. So we'll let you take a look at the junior high cheerleaders here for Port Allegany, and we'll take a break for a couple minutes. Okay, 34-24, 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game. stay tuned for after the game. We'll have the junior high girls will be playing. Possession is with Northern Potter. Crawford inbounds it. We're going to kill as much time as I can, it looks like. I'll just roll it into Daniels. And Carlson tries to pick that up. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds there, so it will stay with Northern Potter. Good defense by Port. Crawford inbounds it to Daniels. He's guarded by Boyd. They get it down to Crawford. Crawford used his arm to push off on Finnegar, but they didn't get called. Carlson brings it up, gets it over to Finnegar. He puts up ball, misses. And that's out of bounds, Northern Potter ball. Daniels. Woodring to Almadollar, back to Woodring. He puts it up, and that's a three. That's a three for Woodring. Unofficially, I got him with 13 points tonight. That'll make it 37-24. Hover. Over to Smith. Smith puts up, misses off the back rim. Hover gets the rebound and puts it back in. 37-26. Got 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Almadollar with the ball, tries to get it in. Hover gets the loose ball. Throws it up to Boyd. Boyd thinks about it. Does shoot a two, long two. Misses. That's rebounded by Almadollar. Over to Daniels. Daniels tried to get it up to Woodring. That's intercepted by Smith. Hover brings it up over to Boyd. Boyd thinks about a three. Puts up the three, short again. Daniels tries to get to Almadollar. Goes off his head out of bounds, so it'll be Port ball. 1 minute, 53 seconds left. 37-26. Carlson gets it to Hover. Hover's got to hurry up here. Over to Boyd. Boyd thinks about another three, puts it up, and it's in. I got 8 points unofficially for Boyd. Turnover at just before the half court. Finnegar steals it, gets a loose ball. They call it jump ball, and the arrow says Port Allegany. That was a great defensive play by Finnegar. Get the ball back for Port, 37-29. This will be a big bucket here if they can get it with 1 minute 30 seconds left. Carlson drives, kicks it back out to Hover. Hover puts up the three, in and out. Martin with the rebound, loose ball. Finnegar gets it over to Carlson, knocked out of bounds by Northern Potter. It'll be Port Allegany ball, 1 minute 18 seconds left, 37-29. Over to Boyd. Boyd looks for a three. It's in and out, but it's rebounded by Carlson. Over to Smith, out to Boyd. Boyd puts up a jumper. It's in. That cuts the lead to 6. And we got a foul on the floor here. Almadollar goes down. The match, it's a 6-point game, 1 minute, 6 seconds left. And we'll have a timeout here for Northern Potter. I'm sure they're going to talk about killing the clock here. We got a 6-point match here. They've been leading the whole game. 1 minute, 6 seconds left. Port's going to have to do some really tight defense here. They got 14 fouls, so they do have some fouls to give. We'll see if they use those quickly and try to get a turnover here. I believe that it's mandatory they get a turnover and a quick bucket, get it down to 4 points, and then put on a press. Northern Potter, of course, is going to want to maintain possession, move the ball quickly, and get Port to make a foul on them and maintain possession and kill the clock as much as possible. Got man-to-man here. They're getting Crawford. Crawford puts it up, a quick shot off the back rim. Inbounded by Woodring, and he puts it in. Hover to Smith. Smith is fouled. So that'll be a... He'll go to the line for two. 50 seconds left, 39-31. Smith will go to the line and shoot two. It goes without saying, these are important shots here. First one's off the back rim. Getting ready for the second. That's in. 39-32. Press is on by Port. Boyd tries to get the turnover from Crawford. Crawford's able to maintain possession. He's triple teamed there. It's over to Daniels. Almadar to Martin. Martin puts it in off the glass and in. Be 12 points for Martin. Inbound by Port. Hover has it. Gets it in Feniger. Feniger puts it up. It's in. We got quick foul here. Carlson on Daniels. That'll be the 15th foul for Port. 41-34 with 19 seconds left, almost 20, 19.9. Pressed by Port, full court. Boyd on Daniels, trapped by Carlson. He gets a hand on it, tries to get it away, and that's going to be a travel on Crawford. Went down on the ground and traveled. Multiple body parts hitting the ground at the same time. So it'll be Port Allegany's ball, 11 seconds left here. Into Hover. Hover quickly up the court, shoots a three, just off the back rim. Up the court quickly, Daniels going to get a free pass to the bucket and lays it in. That'll end the match. So the score, 41 for Northern Potter to 34 Port Allegany. It was a good job by both the boys' team. Northern Potter pulled that out, pretty much had the game in control end to end. Port Allegany did make a game, get down to within 6. So good game by both boys' teams. We're going to take a break here, and we'll be back with the girls' junior high basketball. Okay, we're about ready to start the junior high girls game, basketball game against Port Allegany Gators against Northern Potter Panthers. Starting lineup for the Gators looks to be Capel, 0, Stiles, 22, Bell, 23, Gordon, 44, and Lathrop, number 4. For NOPO, it's, excuse any mispronunciations here, Palmatier, number 12, Rizzer, number 13, Knowles, 21, William L., 23, and Knowles, 24. Tip-off here, second attempt. Gordon hits it over to Sienna Lathrop. She tries to put it up. It's blocked by number 21, Knowles. Knowles will bring it up the court. She gets it over to William L., tries to put it up, misses, rebounded by Bell. Stiles has it. Stiles to Gordon. Knocked out bounds by number 23, William L. Gordon throws it in to Capel. Capel loses it. Picked up by Knowles, brought down the floor. Knowles will set things up. She shoots a 3, and it's in. Stiles to Gordon. Gordon to Capel. Lathrop has it. To Stiles. Knocked out of bounds by Knowles. It'll stay with Port Allegany. Stiles will inbound it. 5 minutes left here in the first. 2-0 Northern Potter. Gordon dribbles. Goes baseline. Underneath the hoop. Out to Capel. Capel's blocked. Lathrop has it. She thinks about it. Gordon takes the 3. Just misses. Sienna Lathrop with the rebound. Gordon shoots again, misses. Lathrop with another rebound. Good offensive boards here by number 4, Lathrop. They're going to call her for a travel. That pivot foot slid a little bit. So that'll be Northern Potter ball. Get it up to Knowles. Knowles will bring it down the court. 21 and 24 for Potter are the Knowles girls. That was 23, I believe. William L. putting that up and in. That'll put up a quick 5-0 lead for Northern Potter, and that'll be a timeout by Port Allegany, I believe. Looks like a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right with you. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left. 5-0 lead for the Panthers over the Gators. Okay, they're breaking from the timeout. Gators will inbound it here. Lathrop will inbound it for Port. So we got a little bit of a spill on the floor here. So we're going to clean that up first. Double duty for the referees tonight. Cleaning up the floor here. Refereeing a double match here, junior high ball. All right, now we're getting ready to get started. Gordon bringing it up, throws it to Capel. Capel dribbles, loses the ball out of bounds. It would be Northern Potter ball. Knowles will get it into William L. William L. puts up a 3. Short. Rebounded by Lathrop. Lathrop puts it up, blocked by Knowles. Knowles out of bounds. Port Allegany ball. Good defense by Knowles, 21. Lathrop's not guarded on the inbound. Gets it into Gordon. She's double teamed and blocked. She gets her own rebound. And then it's knocked away out of bounds, and it'll be Northern Potter ball. Knowles will bring it up. Gets over to William L. And that's rebounded. Knowles has it, puts it up off the left side. 24, Knowles puts it up and in. 7-0 Northern Potter. Gordon quickly gets it down to Stiles. Gets over to Lathrop. Lathrop's going to put it up off the side rim. Misses that shot and brought up by William L. for Northern Potter. Over to Knowles. Knowles going to put up a jumper, and it's in. Unofficially, that's her 5th point of the match, and it's 7. I believe it's 9. The board's not updated on their side, but I have 9-0. The board says 7-0, but I believe it's 9-0. Lathrop puts it up, misses. Out of bounds, Northern Potter ball. They got the scoreboard corrected now. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first. Panthers lead 9-0. William L. bring it up. Guarded by Gordon. Over to Knowles. Picked up by Lathrop. Knowles puts it up, misses wide left. Be out of bounds, but will stay with Northern Potter. Inbound pass to William L. That ball misses, but it's rebounded by Northern Potter. Put back up by Knowles, who missed. Then we have a loose ball. Northern Potter ball. We'll have some substitutions here. Number 25, Heifer coming in. Number 15, Lewis coming in for Northern Potter. And I believe, yeah. Now they've got the 5 on the floor. We got that straightened out. Inbound by Northern Potter. Over to Knowles. Knowles drives, guarded. Gets a nice bounce and it goes in. Lathrop has it. Gets over Pelche. Pelche puts it up long, misses. Rebounded by Knowles. Brought up by William L. And that'll be a foul on DeRouche, I believe. So that'll be the first foul of the night on Port Allegany. Northern Potter will bring the ball in. We'll get it all the way over to Knowles. She's wide open. Misses off the backboard, but gets her own rebound. Puts up a left hand and misses. Out of bounds. Be Port ball. 1 minute, 27 seconds left in the first. 11-0, Northern Potter. Lathrop bringing it up for Port. There's a miscue there. Stiles cut in. She thought she was staying out, so that goes out of bounds. Turnover to Northern Potter. Heifer will inbound it to Knowles. Knowles to William L. Drives, puts up a hook shot, and it goes in. It looked like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out there. Might have been showing my age with that comment. That ball goes down to Gordon, throws it away. Oh, Gordon, I have 244s here on report for some reason. Yeah, there is 244s on the floor, that's why. Anybody want to text me and tell me who the other 44 player is other than Gordon would be helpful. We got William Mell bringing the ball up from Northern Potter now. 15-0. That's picked off by Lathrop. Over to Gordon. Gordon dribbling down. William Mell guarding her. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Port Allegany ball. 11 seconds left. Out to Pelchi. Pelchi puts it up long. Stiles gets a rebound. Stiles tries to put it up, misses, but it's fouled. I believe that'll be 2 shots for Stiles. So Izzy Stiles goes to the line. 4.9 seconds left in the first. Shooting 2. First one's in. That's the first point of the night for Port. We're on the board now. Stiles with the second shot. It's in too. She hits both of them. Knowles will quickly bring it up with 2 seconds. 1 second. She puts it up off the back glass and just misses. Nice try there. So that'll end the first. 15-2. Panthers over the Gators, and we got the junior high cheerleaders out on the floor now. We'll let you listen to them while we take a break. So I just had a correction here on number 23 for Northern Potter. I believe I was mispronouncing the name. I had an L on the end. It's a double E on the end, so I believe it's Willamie. So I apologize for that profusely, but we'll get it right from here on out. That's Willamie, number 23. And I will say she had a beautiful hook shot down there with her right hand. 15-2, start of the second. Port Allegany brings it in. Over to Capel. Capel thinks about it, kicks it back to Gordon. Gordon over to Lathrop. Tough defense by Knowles. And that's stolen. They try to get out to Capel. A loose ball was picked up by Riser. Knowles has it. And then don't know if that's her sister, the Knowles sister, or relatives, but the Knowles to Knowles there. Lathrop puts it in off the glass, misses. That's 17-2 Panthers over the Gators. Gordon with tight defense on Willamie. Knowles shoots. Goes off the rim, misses. Loose ball out of bounds. It'll be Port Allegany ball. Lathrop thinks about it. Goes back out to Capel. Capel tries to drive. Gets down to Bell. Bell's guarded. Lathrop drives. Got a clear lane to the hoop. Misses the layup. Rebounded by Willamie. William E. over to Knowles. Back to William E. She drives, puts up the shot, misses. Rebounded by Stiles. She's pushed. Now be a foul on Northern Potter. It'll be Port Allegany ball here, inbounding it. I believe that's 2 team fouls on Northern Potter. Four minutes, 20 seconds left in the half. Stiles up, drives all the way to the bucket. And they'll have a blocking foul on number 12, I believe, Paul Mateer. Paul Mateer with her first foul, I believe. 3 team fouls for Northern Potter. We have a couple substitutions here. Lewis into the game for Northern Potter. Gordon puts it up and is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. First shot's off. Getting ready for the second shot here. Peyton Gordon. That's up and in. It's 17-3. We have a timeout by the Panthers. 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the half. Full timeout on the floor, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Northern Potter's inbounding the ball. William E. has the ball at the timeline. Gordon guarding her. She drives. Double team, gets the ball off. And it's knocked out of bounds. And it'll be Port Allegany ball. 4 minutes left in the half. Lathrop brings it up. Over to Stiles. Back to Lathrop. Over to Capel. To Bell. Bell puts up a quick shot and in. Banks it off the backboard and puts that in. We'll make it 17-5. Panthers over the Gators. Knowles has it. Shoots one up long, too. Misses. Rebounded by Gordon. Gordon looking up the floor, gets it to Capel. Capel puts it off the glass, a little too hard. And then rebound, loose ball's picked up by Lathrop and then put in by Lathrop. Nice bucket by Lathrop. 17-7. William E. gets it down to 25. Peffer. That's out of bounds, but I believe it'll stay Northern Potter ball. Yeah, it is. And Knowles will inbound it. Knowles to Knowles. Knowles puts it up. It's in. Gators bring the ball back. Up Lathrop. Lathrop to Capel. Capel tries to get it down into Gordon. Too low of a pass. And that is taken away by Northern Potter. Knowles will bring it up the court. Over to William E. Puts it up. Ball was short. Rebounded by Lathrop. Quickly pass up to Gordon. Gordon over to Capel, and that's out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Northern Potter will have the ball. William E. will bring it up the court. She's met by Gordon at half court, and Gordon fouls her with a blocking foul there. It'll be second team foul for Port Allegany. Inbound to Knowles. Back to William E. She puts it up, misses. Rebounded by Lathrop. Lathrop quickly down the floor. Stops, fumbles the ball out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover. But it did go to hit off a Northern Potter leg, so it'll be Port Allegany ball. Inbounded to Bell. Taken away by Knowles. And then loose ball's picked up by Capel. Capel to Lathrop. Lathrop puts it up off the glass and in. Unofficially have 4 points for Lathrop tonight. That'll make it 19-9. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. William E. over to Knowles. Knowles pops up the jumper. Off the back rim, rebounded by Bell. Quickly up to Capel. Capel loses control, poked away by Knowles. Over to Stiles. Stiles puts up the jumper, off the back rim, misses. Rebounded by William E. And she'll bring it up the court. Over to Knowles. Knowles tries to put up a hook shot there, missed. Number 22, Peffer gets a loose ball, puts it up, misses. Then it's put up by William E. And she gets a shooter's bounce there off the rim, and it goes in. They'll make it 21-9, Panthers over the Gators. Gordon to Capel. Capel puts up a three, misses long. Loose ball's picked up by Knowles. 36 seconds left. William E. puts up a long three, and that is short. Out of bounds, and it'll be Port ball. 30 seconds left in the half. Got a substitution. Pelche in for Stiles. We'll have Lathrop bringing the ball up. 27 seconds left. Over to Pelche. Pelche shoots up a long two. Misses. Gordon rebounds it. Lathrop. Lathrop thinks about it. Gets it to Pelche. Pelche puts it up again. Misses. Rebounded by Knowles. 10 seconds left. Knowles looks up at the clock. Strives to her left. Stops at the three-point line. Gets it over to William E. He's wide open on the other side. She puts it up in an and-one situation. She's fouled and puts in the bucket. So she'll go to line for one here. And that was right at the buzzer. So clear the floor here because there's going to be no rebounds. That was the end of the half, right at the buzzer. She made that shot. She gets to shoot her one foul shot here. That's up and off the left-hand side. So that'll end the half. 23 for the Northern Potter Panthers and 9 for the Port Allegany Gators. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes with the second half here. Thanks everybody for joining the junior high girls game tonight. We'll be back again in about 5 minutes. There may be a B game coming up here for the girls, so we'll keep the camera going and everything and some audio on the floor. like to thank again Mr. Jim Kazimir for coming up here and helping with the camera tonight for both the boys and the girls game. All this camera work you're seeing tonight is coming from Jim. So really appreciate it and thank you a lot, Jim, for helping out tonight. That'll end the B game for the girls here at halftime, and we'll get ready for the start of the second half here. We'll have some quick warm-ups, and then they'll get started in about 3 minutes with the second half of the junior high girls game. We're about ready to get started here. About 30 seconds left in the halftime warm-ups for the girls. Some of the junior high games, at least the home games for Port Allegany, are up in the air a little bit because we have to wait and see what the varsity playoff schedules will look like for the girls and the boys. I don't know quite yet how it'll shake out. Hoping at least one of them has a home game, playoff game here. But we'll see here. I think by the end of this week we should know. All right, here we go with the start of the third quarter. It's 23-9. Panthers over the Gators. And the Panthers will have the ball first to start the second half. Knowles has it. Guarded by Bell. Into Knowles. Puts up jumper, misses. Rebounded by Knowles. Shots up by Knowles and it goes off the glass and in. Lathrop bringing it up. Looks left, gets it over to Styles. Down to Bell. Bell puts it up off the top glass, hit out by Gordon. That'll be Northern Potter ball. William Mee will bring it up for the Panthers. She's got Gordon on her. Ball's loose, comes out, and it'll be Port Allegany ball on that turnover. Gordon brings it up this time for Port. Over to Capel. Capel takes one dribble and then shoots. Misses. Styles gets the loose ball, puts it up, misses. Styles got another loose ball, sends it into Lathrop, misses, and it's rebounded by Knowles. Knowles over to William Mee. She dribbles up to the top key. She picks up a dribble, throws it into Knowles. Knowles puts it up, misses. Good defensive help there by Lathrop. Bell brings it up. Over to Capel. Capel misses on that pass, but then steals it away from number 12, Paul Matier. We have a foul on the floor. It'll be on Northern Potter. The first foul of the half. First team foul for them. And Gordon will go to the line. Misses the first. Second shot on the way. Misses. Rebounded by Knowles. Knowles guarded by Styles. Loose ball picked up by Gordon. Gordon down the floor. Guarded by Knowles, but there's a blocking foul on Knowles. That'll be a second team foul for Northern Potter. Gordon's going to throw it in. Gets it into Lathrop. Lathrop puts up a long two, banks it in. Her foot was on the line, I believe, so it'll be 2 points. William Mee looks inside and sends it out to Knowles. Knowles tries to drive, guarded well by Styles. Capel's on Paul Matier. That's a turnover. Gordon has it. Coming down the court. Puts up a left-handed layup, misses. Lathrop puts up a shot, misses. Gordon gets a rebound, misses. We have a timeout here by Northern Potter. 25-11, third quarter, 3 minutes and 29 seconds left. Junior high cheerleaders will come on the floor for Port Allegany, and we'll take a break. Unofficially, I have the two top scorers for Northern Potter being number 21, Knowles, and number 23, William Mee. And then for Port Allegany, I have Lathrop as their high scorer, unofficially. Northern Potter will have the ball. 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in the third. Got Lewis and Rizzer in the game also for Northern Potter. Loose ball, but is picked up by William Mee. Guarded by Gordon. Stolen by Capel. Capel down the floor. Does a crossover dribble. Picks it up, shoots it in. It's a bucket for Capel. Make it 25-13, 3 minutes left. Knowles drives, knocked away by Capel again. Brought up by Stiles, over to Capel. Capel gonna go for shot and miss. It's 23. William Mee knocked that out of bounds. Good defense by Northern Potter to avoid that layup. Capel to Lathrop. Lathrop with a long two. Misses, able to get her own rebound. Shoots another long two, misses long. Rebound by Knowles, brought up the floor. She puts up a jumper, misses long. DeRouche gets the rebound, and she travels. That'd be a turnover. Northern Potter will have the ball. William Mee with the ball. Guarded by Gordon. And I believe she was fouled, and that foul is going to be maybe on Lathrop. Oh, it's going. I think it's either Lathrop or Gordon. It's going to be 2 shots for William Mee. First one's up, off the back rim, misses. Got a couple substitutions here. Pelche in for Stiles, and we got number 25, Peffer, coming into the game, along with 14 Bliss in the game for Northern Potter. William Mee with her second, short off the front rim. Rebound by Capel, all the way up to Gordon. Gordon with the layup, fouled. Misses shot, but she was fouled in the process of shooting, so she will go to the line for 2. First one misses off the front rim. Second one misses, rebounded by Knowles. Knowles tries to get it into number 14, Bliss. It goes out of bounds. Be a turnover, and Port Allegany will now have the ball. Capel inbounding it to Lathrop. Lathrop will bring it up with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third. Lathrop tries to drive. She's double teamed. Throws it over to Gordon. Gordon gets it, puts it up, misses, but she was fouled once again. She'll go to the line here and shoot 2. Misses the first. Substitutions here for Northern Potter. (25 and 14 out, 12 and 22 come in. That would be Palmatier and Peffer. Second one misses, rebounded by Knowles from Northern Potter, and she'll bring it up. Gets it over to William Mee, puts up a 3, short, misses out of bounds. Port Allegany ball. Minute 45 left in the third. Lathrop over to Pelche. Pelche back to Lathrop. Knocked away by Knowles, but able to be picked back up by Lathrop. Over to Capel. Capel puts up, banks it, misses. Rebounded by Knowles. William Mee with the ball. Crossover dribble. Puts up a shot, misses. Rebounded by Knowles and put back in. Number 24, Knowles with the bucket there. 1 minute left in the third. Lathrop tries to pass it in. Knowles jumps up and knocks it down and steals it. And she comes down the court, pops up a three, banks and misses it. 24 gets the rebound, tries to pop it back up, and she's fouled by Darusha, I believe. I believe she was hit in the mouth. So hopefully she's okay and can go to the line here. Is it a foul on the floor or is it a shooting foul? It must be on the floor. So foul was on the floor. It's going to be a substitution for number 24, Knowles. Number 25 into the game, Pfeffer. It'll be Northern Potter ball. Get it into Knowles. Back to William E. Just does turn around, misses. Pelchi brings up the ball over to Capel. Capel puts up a shot, misses, out of bounds. Northern Potter ball with 36 seconds left, 27-13. Knowles, nobody was guarding her until she got to the free throw line, then smacked away, picked up by Pelchi. Pelchi over to Gordon. Gordon puts up a shot, misses. 15 seconds left. Knowles bringing it up. Pelchi meets her at the half court. William E. has it. William E. is fouled by Capel, I believe, on the floor. Six seconds left. Northern Potter will inbound the ball. They got time for a shot here before the end of the third. Inbound to William E. William E. puts it up. Got a turnover there on the inbound pass. So it'll be Port's ball, 6 seconds. Gordon brings it up, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Capel tries to put up a shot, and it's blocked by number 22, Pfeffer. So I'll end the third, 27-13. And we got the junior high Port Allegany cheerleaders out on the floor. And we'll take a break and be right back with you. All right, here we go, getting ready for the start of the fourth. It'll be Port Allegany ball. Capel will inbound it. Northern Potter looks like they got Knowles and William E. And then they got number 13, Rizzer. 24, Knowles is back in. And they got number 12, Paul Mateer in. Capel loses the ball. Knowles takes it away. Knowles bringing it up. She drives. She cuts through. Gets a shot up and in. Another bucket for Knowles. Capel brings up the ball for Port Allegany. Pelchi has it knocked away, but able to pick up the loose ball and over to Stiles. Stiles shoots, misses. Rebounded by William E. Number 23, William E. puts it up, misses. from the free throw line that goes out of bounds, and it'll be Port ball. Pelche will bring it up for Port. She traveled. Too many steps. Northern Potter ball. Knowles into William E. William E. gets it over to Knowles. Knowles puts it up, misses. Rebounded by Stiles. Stiles up to Gordon. Gordon is fouled. It'll be a foul on the floor. 15 foul for Northern Potter. Northern Potter will inbound, or Port Allegany will inbound it here. Stiles to Gordon. Gordon puts it up, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it back up in. Four minutes and 30 seconds here. Panthers bring up the ball. Willie Me gets it over to Rizzer. Over to Paul Mateer. Paul Mateer loses the ball. Picked up by Stiles. She is fouled by number 13, Rizzer. That'll be the 16th foul for Northern Potter. One more and they will be in the penalty. Gordon over to Capel. Capel dribbles up, shoots it. Long misses. Brought up by Paul Mateer, stolen by Capel. Capel crosses over, puts it up, Bank misses. Rebounded by Stiles, misses. Rebounded by the Panthers. That was Rizzer with the rebound. William Mee brings it up, gets it into Knowles. Knowles loses the ball, but it was last touch, they say, by Port Allegany, so it'll remain Northern Potter ball. Another substitution, looked like Lewis came in for Northern Potter. William E. puts up a jumper, long, misses. Knowles takes it, shoots it, up and in. That was a bucket for number 24, Knowles. Makes it 31-15. Gordon shoots a long two, misses. Stiles, Pelche. Pelche puts it up, misses. William E. on the way down the floor, driving it. Backs it out over to Knowles. Misses it though. She saves it from going back court. Brings it into William E. who's wide open and hits the bucket. So that's another bucket for William E. And that'll make it 33-15. Capel puts up a shot. Too hard, off the backboard, misses. Rebounded by William E. She'll bring it up the court here. Set things up for the Panthers. And she has an errant pass taken away by Pelche. Pelche up the floor, over to Gordon. Gordon lays it up, misses, but she's fouled and will go to the line and shoot two. So we got 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the game. 33-15. Gordon at the line for the Gators to shoot two. First one's up and in. Sorry, she missed that first shot. Oh, so she did get it. She did get it. The scoreboard wasn't counting it. Thought I didn't see it correctly. So she made the first, missed the second. 33-16. Knowles brings it down. Passes it to Knowles. Shoots, misses. We have a foul here on Northern Potter, so it'll be Port Allegany ball out of bounds. Not a foul, maybe a double dribble. Pelchi to Gordon. Gordon over to Lathrop. Lathrop gets it down the bell. Shoots, misses. We have a timeout on the floor. 33-16, 1 minute, 52 seconds left in the fourth. We had the junior high cheerleaders out on the floor. Okay, coming out of the timeout. It's like the same lineup as went in timeout for the Gators. We got a full court press by the Gators. Inbounded by Knowles. Get it into Knowles, 21, who gets it quickly up to number 14, Bliss. Puts up shot, misses, and it's white ball out of bounds, so it'll be Gators ball. Lathrop brings it up, 1 minute, 40 seconds left in the game. Over to Stiles. Stiles tries to get it down in low, but picked off by William Mee. William Mee brings it up. Passes it about to Knowles. Knowles pops it up long, misses. Out of bounds on Northern Potter. Hit Palmetier's hand. 1 minute, 25 seconds left. Couple substitutions here by the Gators. Got DeRouche and Bell in. Lathrop gets it to DeRouche, to Pelchi. Pelchi traveled. Be a turnover, Northern Potter ball. Full court press by the Gators. Get the ball in to Rizzer. Rizzer brings it up. Tries to get it back. It's knocked into William Mee's hands. Knowles, number 24, puts up the shot, and it's in. They'll make it 35-16. Got 55 seconds left. Stiles brings it up. Goes off the ankle of Knowles, and she's able to pick it up, bring it down the court. Gets into William Mee. William Mee. Banks misses the layup. On the floor, we got Lathrop. Jump ball. Possession arrow is Northern Potter, so it'll stay down here. Got some subs coming in for Northern Potter. Peffer and Lewis in. And you got a 5-second violation there on the inbound, so it'll be Gators ball. 38 seconds left. Lathrop brings it out. Nobody's guarding her, so she takes the three. Just misses. And it's rebounded by Knowles. Knowles picks up her dribble, guarded by DeRouche. She's in trouble. She's able to get it away to number 15, Lewis. Knowles. Peffer to Knowles. Knowles puts it up, misses, and we got a jump ball. And this one, I believe, should be Port Allegany. It should be that possession arrow should have been the other way. That'll be the end of the game, 35-16. Northern Potter played an excellent game today. And they high scores there, William E. and Knowles. Both Knowles did great in this game. And Port Allegany with the high scores of Lathrop and Gordon. That'll be all for tonight, folks. If you enjoy the broadcast and want to see more of any of the basketball, the playoff varsity ball or the junior high basketball home games, please hit that subscribe button and the notify bell. Thanks again, and I'll be signing off tonight, thanking Jim Kazmer again for the camera work tonight. Really appreciate it, and see you all